ready? Ja, så flink der. Sofie, sett deg på benken. Med en gang. Sett deg bare bak meg, for ikke gå ut på her. Vær så snill. Gå ikke ut på der, Sofie. Hva da? Jeg skal bare filme ferdig nå. Fly? Hva da? Etterpå. Nå må du stå stille, Sofie. Nå skal han lande. Ja, stå stille der da. Det er landing, ok? Applaus! Is the man happy? Woo!
Hello everyone, welcome back to Motion RC Live, episode 22 on this Friday. What's today, June 4th?
Yes, sir.
June 4th, and I hope you guys all had an awesome Memorial Day weekend. I hope you took some time to, think about what Memorial Day is all about. Remember all those who sacrificed so much, for not only U.S., veterans around the world, can appreciate Memorial Day. I saw some comments from people, saying that they, celebrate it anyway in their countries as well, as you all should. Shouldn't just be one day. Could be every day. It's never a bad time to thank a veteran or remember a veteran. You guys see new shirts? So I got some of the new shirts coming in from Teespring that I'll show you in a second. I dig it, man. This is the comfort style. So every time I make a new shirt on this thing, there's classic style, which is like your basic cotton, and I just don't like the way those feel.
Gotta live in the comfort.
So I did premium, I did comfort tees. There's a couple different options. So I went with the comfort. I dig this one so much better. So I'm excited about it. I know, Jameson, you didn't like the graphic on the front, but I dig the graphic on the front, man. And I got some other ones. This one that Todd had made. So finally repping some different stuff. This is the Flightline Corsair. Got a few styles. And then this is my Spitfire one that I made. I love this one. Got the Spitfire on the front. You know me and my Spitfire, so I put it on the logo in the front, and then never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few. Probably my favorite quote of all time. I love it. From Winston Churchill. Now, I wanted to, last week was absolutely crazy as far as, subscribers and stuff, and it was awesome. We did the sub spin and win. We're going to do it again today. But I wanted to call out 3 of our new members, 3 people who joined between last week's show and this week's. Viper Joe 1, Manny's RC Everything, and Phantom. Welcome aboard to the Motion RC YouTube channel. I see some new ensigns in there, like Jolly Pirate. I think you joined last week. Good to see you coming back. We got Cubby 1469. He's in here saying he loves the shirt. Go grab one. Teespring link in the bottom. They're great. We got more stuff coming. I have Todd working on, those vintage boxing shirts where they put the stats with 2 boxers, like those vintage posters. They weren't shirts. We're doing it with some aircraft and some other things. So we're going to have more of those coming as well. But so we got our shout outs there. And we're going to have some fun. So this just came to me. This is the Kyosho Mad van. We'll talk about that in a second, but I'm excited to unbox it. It's a ready run. It's not on the website yet. It's going to be here soon, but it just came to me, and I'm excited because it'll be, a step up from the XK cars we were working on, and I can't wait to see. I got to put it in an A-team. I might have to call Callie and get an A-team graphic or Scooby-Doo, or we go Scooby-Doo on it. But it just
A-team or Scooby-Doo, guys.
It looks absolutely crazy, and then Alex and I have been plugging away, man, on all these new Skynetic aircrafts that came in. These EPP ones, they're awesome, but they're a labor of love to get together. You got to do, especially with the way the kits are coming, you're doing all the ribbon. You got to put all the carbon in and, rib it up. It just takes time, especially when you're filming, and we got to update the manual, so we're trying to take pictures in between. Like, this plane alone took us like 5 hours yesterday. It was just like, it just takes time when you got to film it and do all that stuff. So crazy. Alpha did want me to mention, friend of Motion RC, if you guys probably know the name, Colonel Bud Anderson. Give him your love, especially on Memorial Day weekend. 99.5 years old, apparently going through some health issues at this time. So, send him some salutes. Think about him, during this Memorial Day week. He is a friend to Motion RC, like many higher up veterans are. And, so we just wanted to, wish him well, and, we want to see him make that 100. Who doesn't, He's a top ace, probably something every RC Warbird pilot would rather have been than flying RC is to be an actual, top ace in a real Warbird. So, love out to him and all you guys joining us. I can't believe how many more people in the chat. So now, as far as the sub spin and win, remember, Alex is in control. I don't know when it's going to pop up, but it's going to pop up. And we've got some, we upped the game with the prizes on the wheel. We'll talk about it when we get there. So those are awesome. Yeah, I spelled calendar wrong. I'm sorry. I did it quick this morning, and I'm probably, when it comes up, it's probably spelt wrong on the bottom. But, it is what it is. I'm not I'm not a speller.
I'm not a
So
speller.
I'm not winning any spelling bees anytime soon. So I apologize. We're just gonna have to deal with that one. But awesome. So again, welcome to you all, and let's get started. So I'm gonna push this guy over a little bit. We could talk about him if you want to talk about him in a little bit. And we're going to get to unboxing the Mad Van. I just want to see how it comes because it is ready to run. You know, I'm going to work my way up to eventually doing some of the kits, you know, which is awesome, which I'm excited about. But, you know, I just want to see. It looks like it's going to be able to take the ramp I built for the little ones, which is way too big for even the, you know, for the little ones. It's a big ramp. Or I'm just going to end up breaking it in a second, which I hope I don't, but you know, that's the price you pay when we do the cars. So let's see, I'm gonna pull this out. So seeing how it's boxed up, you know, packaged nicely again already. What's up, Devon Sebastian? Saw you in the chat. I was watching last week's live show, and new names that you start to recognize. It's an easy one to remember, to recognize. So welcome to the show. And there she is, man. She's a solid. Oh, I love. Got the training wheels on the back. Like,
yes.
it's gonna. That means it's gonna want to, you know, wheelie like crazy. So that's all that's in the box. We've got the car. We've got a baggie with some extras, and then I assume I got my transmitter in here. That's one thing. I don't think I have. I have to see if I have a hard pack for this one. We may just have to risk it with something that we have that's gonna work. I don't. Oh yeah, look at that! Whoa, that's a beast. That is a beast. Transmitter gun, and look at all the stuff you got on it. So just showing you up close. Check that out. I can't read it while you're looking at it, but you guys can read it. Got a lot of options there. Way more than the other ready-to-run vehicles that hide open. This is my first time unboxing a Kyosho, and I'm pumped about that. Synchro. Look at that, how many batteries we taken. 4 AA's. So I got those.
We got those.
I got the Admirals on the wall. Always keep them charging. I use these in my Futaba. I always charge them up. And then always put in a fresh set when I go. Let's get the batteries in this thing quick. And then I got to see what kind of battery it takes. I don't know if I'm going to have a battery for turning the car on today, but at least the transmitter will turn on, which is exciting. Let's see. Is that? Now where's the button? Oh, there it is. I think that's the button. That's not the button. Is that the button? Or did I put them in backwards?
Well, heads up.
I might have put them in.
Heads up,
Oh,
new
Richard
member.
King, welcome to the Motion RC Community Captainship. Welcome aboard. I was looking down, putting batteries in. I don't know if these were fully charged yet. I was gotta check if I did it the right way. I think I did it
Timmy,
the right way.
you're too kind.
Timmy, two-ton. Oh, thank you, Tim. The bomb. Oh, that's awesome. I love that people are doing that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
You okay
All right.
over there?
I think my batteries weren't fully charged. I only put them on about 10 minutes ago. I don't think I have any power in them.
People are asking for some specs on it.
Some specs on it. I'm gonna have to open the manual because I didn't have a website to look at. So we'll do that in a second. Let me get these back on the wall. Maybe they'll power up next time, or I'm gonna pull batteries out of something else. Let's get these. Oh, that's a problem. I didn't have it pushed in all the way. There wasn't a red light on that last time. They're like good and dead. They were good and dead. Let's see. Let's pull out the box and I'll read off some specs. So what's inside? Let me move the van out. Oh, let's just get that wrap off. Oh, it's like sticky wrap. Oh man, this is a he. I don't think this is a she. This is a he. This looks like the van, like the van you see in a parking lot, like parked in the corner. You don't go near. Tinted windows. Look at that suspension. Look at the suspension. Nice. Big rubber wheels, big shocks on it. Wow. gonna bounce. So that's plastic, some plastic here. I don't know what the price is gonna be on it yet. I only got the box. Yeah, I gotta put carpet and I gotta put mirrors on the ceiling on the inside, carpet, shag on the floor. You gotta go hard. Look at that. Or what I should do, we should open the back and put little planes racks in there.
Oh yeah.
Build little racks. Off to the field. So it looks like we get some extra pieces. So what do we got? All sorts of extra ball clips, C-clips. You got a tool, metal tool, wrenches, some
I'd like
bits.
to take that van down by the river.
In a van down by the river. That's so funny. Yeah, it should handle well. Got more clips, more Allen wrenches, and then this looks like maybe an extra spoiler or top part. We shall see. Gotta open the manual. We got some sticker sets, and then we'll read off the spec on her, and then I want to take the top off. So we got Mad Van stickers all over the place. I don't know. It looks so fresh as is. I don't know if I want to put stickers on it. We've got... I love the explosion pics that come in cars. You know, really helps if you're gonna... The rear wing. Really helps if you're gonna, you know, fix it up. Sometimes you want to get in and you got to know how to put it back together. At least you have it. So taking a look... Whoa, this manual is jacked. What are the... There's a lot of manual in here.
That looks thick.
Transmitter. It is thick. It is solid. Transmitter. Where's the spec of the car? It's a new I'm used to, like, you know, the Freewing ones where you just know where to go right away. So we are... I should have opened it first. I should have opened it first. This
Should have charged the battery.
This is all you people waiting for a spin the wheel while I
thumb through a manual.
While I thumb through a manual. I'm not seeing this back. And there's like, they do it with like every language in order on the page, not just like one language first and then to the next one. Yeah, we got there. Transmitter.
Bobblehead Jesus for the dash.
Bobblehead
KO
Jesus.
says back page, James.
Back page? KO.
Does he have the good info for us?
KO. Back page? Let's see. Well, I see spare parts. So the spare parts page will probably get me through it. Get me some silicone. This is all the stuff you can buy. Pit box. We're going through spare parts. These are all the exploded diagrams. Troubleshooting. Maintenance manual. Well, it looks like on the spare parts page, we've got a 4,000 kV brushless outrunner motor, or in-runner motor, sorry. In-runner motor. 3652, 4,000 kV motor inside. So, as we spoke about on our tips, differences between in-runners and outrunners, you know, an in-runner's going to have the ability to produce higher KVs. And, of course, an in-runner, being that it's shrouded in the case, easier to install in a car, and why it's, you know, pretty much standard on all cars. You know, and now going with the EDFs, you know, that was what I was trying to get at on that video, is that, you know, with EDF fans, I mean, you're limited. You can't raise the diameter of your fan. You can't, you know, you could play with the blades. You could probably play with the pitch, but as far as I understand, like, it's not like Freewing makes 15 different fan blades that you could put on the same, you know, housing unit. So really, the outrunner to in-runner was one of the best ways to create a little more power. Dakota Customs, welcome to the Motion RC Community Captainship. Thank you, sir. This is awesome. Love that you're there. Oil shocks. Man, I'm not seeing just a basic spec page, but I'm gonna keep turning. But I like all the exploded parts. Is a big, hefty manual. Like, and again, you should read the manual for a car you buy. Shouldn't just rely on me. You know, this is all good information. They obviously took their time to provide you everything you need to know, but not just a simple, here's the spec. Man, I'm not finding it.
That's what makes our video so great, right? You just
Yeah.
click, you go right the spec and it's there every time.
We're gonna do we keep it in the same order. Watch over. Oh, there's ESC. Let's see what the
I want you
ESC.
to pop it off the.
ESC. Yeah, let's take off the top.
Get rid of that manual.
Let's take a look inside.
That manual's not.
All right, we got 4 body clips. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I kind of dig that's plastic. That's plastic up there. Man, that's painted really nice. Painted silver inside. Looks good. Oh, it's simple inside. Nice. So again, 4,000 kV, 3652, and then the ESC 2 to 3S LiPo, 60 amp ESC inside. So it runs on 3S. So it looks like I get a 5,000 3S in there. Easy. So, and I'm sure you could upgrade it. But I think it's going to have balls. Not too heavy. Doesn't feel too heavy for what I'd expect. But I like the shots, man. See it? Ooh. Get low. Get low. Hitting switches in my 6.4.
Oh, we're gonna get copyright for that.
If I get copyrighted for that, man, that would be terrible. On and off switch, simple, so you could stay plugged in. It's got the T connector on the top, so I definitely don't have a 5000 with a T connector, so I'm not plugging this in today. But it looks like, oh, you could raise the body, or you could change the body, I guess, with the 2 different C clips and like extensions here, so you can you know, change the body to whatever you want to. It's a nice little feature. Man, I dig that. That is cool. I might have to chrome out the wheels though. I think like this thing's screaming for chrome rims. What do you guys think? But I dig it. Taking one more look at the inside. Man, this is cool. You can smell those tires here, right? I don't know. You like? Did you guys do that? I don't know what it is. Every time I unbox a brand new plane or something, I always like smell the inside. I don't know why. I love it. Yes, William Ross. You can join via your phone. David Weaver, welcome to the Motion RC Community Captainship, and welcome aboard. There he is. Love it. Thank you, David. We got another ensign in the house. Eventually, you could join the commanders who've worked so hard. They've been here for 2 months. and in 6 months, they become a 1-star admiral. And then we get to the big stuff. 4-star admiral, and then you got to be a fleet admiral after, like, I think 2 years. That's the biggest they go. But I'm pumped about this, so we're going to do a video on this. I got to get myself the proper batteries. I at least need 2 or 3 if we're going to go out and do any sort of video. I'm not sitting there waiting for one to charge. So it'll probably be 2 weeks out before we get the video. And I don't know, you know, if Alpha's in the chat, he'll let us know. But it should be on the way here. You know, it should be here shortly. But this is good representation of what you're getting in all the Kyosho stuff. We did the mini Zs. The mini cars are super cool. But, you know, I'm sure a lot of the big ready-to-run stuff are going to be similar. No reason it wouldn't be as far as, you know, quality. And am I missing? Did I lose a body clip already?
No.
Tell me I lost a body clip already. I gotta... Oh, whatever. Put it to the side. We'll find it later. We'll find it later. Unbelievable. How does that even happen? How does that even happen? All right, putting it all off to the side. And I say, are you ready to run around to the community?
No.
Because we had a lot.
It's time.
Oh my goodness, we're going for it right now.
Win.
Sub, spin, and win. Woo! Winner, who is it? Who is it? Brandon Phelps! Come on down! Whoa! All right.
To the wheel?
We are here to the wheel. Where's my? Do we have a graphic for his name on the bottom? Did you miss that?
No, we got it.
Get all that going. It looks naked. And the sub spin and win.
Yeah, it's up there.
So we're gonna go to the wheel and we'll show them some of the new prizes on here. Oh yeah, drop the wheel emojis for all you members. Sweet. There we go. Now we're looking good. So now you can see, now this is probably going to be the last week we're doing the virtual wheel spin, because we got a real wheel coming, and it is in the process of being shipped. So maybe next week we're going to have the real wheel on the table and have some fun. But you can see we added some prizes this week. So we got, from last week, we got a Flightline P51 Mustang on there, an XK VTOL, the X520. We got an XK Heli. We've got the Gripen is the biggest prize. We've got a Kyosho Mini Z, that Jeep Wrangler. We have new Skynetic Choice, so that's one of the newest 9 planes. That's not the Bison, because it's not out yet, and it's not the Mercury, Havoc, Shrike, Revolution, or the Air Titan. It is one of the 9 newer ones, like the one on the table, the Bald Eagle, those kind. Then we got Spin Agains, and then I added a fun one, guys. There it is. Extra spin for a live watcher. So if the wheel hits that, that means you, the person who's the winner, Brandon Phelps in this case, he will get his next spin. He gets to spin again till he wins something. But then I will ask a question to the live watchers right now, and the first person who answers correctly will get a free spin on the wheel immediately thereafter. So we want to be a little more interactive. So I think that'll be awesome. And we have a new member there. I can't see. Is it Nicholas?
Oh, sorry.
Nicholas Hansen, welcome to the Motion RC Community Captainship. Thank you so much, sir. Welcome aboard. And I think it's time to spin the wheel. I looked and I saw Brandon Phelps in the chat last week.
Yeah, Brandon, you here?
If you're here, remember, so now you have 1 week to claim your prize, and we'll get there after we do the spin. So whenever you're ready, Alex, my good man,
Here we go.
roll it. Oh, let's give away a Gripen.
That'd be awesome.
For week 2, let's give away a Gripen. Oh, spin again! Spin again! Almost a Gripen. Ooh, now it gets exciting.
Man.
Ooh.
All right. I'm gonna count 2, 3, 2, 1.
Spin it again. Here we go. Come on. Come on. XK high-speed buggy. Hey, the blue-green one. Nice. I got that one. There's a video of it. It's awesome. I think it's behind me on the set somewhere. I don't know where it is right now. It was up there. I gotta find it. I think I put it on the other side. Wow, so awesome! Brandon Phelps, congratulations, man. You won yourself an XK high-speed buggy, always good fun, and to claim your prize, you have until next Friday to email us at contest@motionrc.com to claim your prize. If you do not email us by next Friday, you lose your rights to your prize. So definitely, hope he comes back, watches the video, see if he won. Remember, you could always watch the live replay. You have a week. You don't have to be here live to be a winner. You don't have to pay a dime to be entered. It's all about being a subscriber, clicking the notification button, and then the software you were using obviously caters to those who are more interactive. So like button, comments, things like that probably help. I did notice now, 2 weeks, those people who did it have interacted. We can see those numbers, so that always does help. To see. But either way, I'm excited. One day it's gonna spin on and someone from the live.
Yeah, somebody's gonna win a Gripen live, and we're
somebody's
just gonna burn the studio down.
Ah! That was awesome. So excited about that. And then next week, I hope to have the real live one. I hope I spell everything right, because I'm gonna have to handwrite it. It's like a dry erase board. So my handwriting is around. I'm gonna spend some time getting the prizes on there. But Terry, April Litz, do not apologize for missing the show. Never apologize. We're happy to have you here, and this is awesome. So Brandon Phelps, again, you win yourself an XK high-speed buggy. So to claim it, email us at contest@motionrc.com. And yeah, man, this is awesome. This is why we're doing it, because of all the fun. It's too much fun when it pops up. It's too much fun. I can't wait to have the real wheel, to hear the sound and have it go. That's awesome. So moving on, now we're getting into our community tour. So we're going to start with Hobby Squawk. We had one good share coming through. Corsair Smitty Where's he at? He's usually here. If he's not, then he'll see it on the replay. He's working on his Corsair, and he's working on lit up cockpit. So check that out. I think he got some help from Callie. He had her print the cockpit on like a translucent setting. He 3D printed it. It looks like he's got balsa in there too. I don't know what he's doing in there, but he's doing some work on his Corsair, and it looks great the way it's lit up. So I love to see people, you know, do this kind of work. So backlighted cockpit in a Corsair is just sweet. I guess in real life they would have been backlit. I'm not sure for the time period though, if they had time to do that. But I guess we're flying at night. It's the only way you're gonna see it. But it looks fantastic. I mean, they really did a good job. He really did a good job, I should say, on that. And it just looks great. I think it's definitely a 3D printed piece, and then just to work through it, and awesome. So yeah, the cockpits, Antonio's right. Cockpits are hard to do on some planes. Yeah, sometimes they're a little small, but on that Flightline Corsair, you definitely got space to play around inside that hatch. So that looks awesome. I love that. And we're gonna move over to Facebook, where, man, this week was the week of, you know, customizations. A lot came through.
Yeah, it was crazy. And
then we also had a lot of videos shared through Facebook as well. So you know, it looks great, but we're starting. Peter Ballman shared a bunch of his customizations this week, and we're starting with this amazing grippin that he hand painted. If you go down to 5, 4, and 3, he has pictures of, he taped off the maple leaf, and he just did this. You know, that's not a sticker, which I find even more impressive. Like, check it out. He taped it off and made it work, and that looks absolutely fantastic. What's up, David Bridge? How you doing, man? But you can't beat that. It's such a great looking scheme. You know, simple, red, white. You're definitely going to see it, and absolutely looks fantastic. Now, I didn't see if he had a tail shot. I wonder if he would do a white maple leaf on the red tail. You know, would really pop. Or maybe a little white maple leaf on that left red canard. That would be cool. But then he's got his F-18, which he did an aggressor scheme. I mean, awesome mix of colors from like that like tan, gray, blue, you know, everything going on there. Just, he's spending the time, and I don't think we've seen him make posts, and all of a sudden he drops all this awesome, like, if you're gonna enter, I don't know if he's new to the group or not, but it was like, boom, this is how you do it. I'm here now, and we want to see it, see more of it now, because this looks, you know, this is a stunning looking model, and the amount of work, like, we had RC Air Marshal was in here with his aggressor F-18, right? And, like, you know, the amount of work you did on it, probably the equivalent to this. I mean, check it out in progress. You know, Dave will tell you the amount of time spent. You're rewarded, though, when you do it with a beautiful aircraft that's unlike anyone else's.
And he's not done yet.
And he's not done yet, because this looks even harder on his Su-35. So where's the flanker gang? Flanker gang. Yeah, Alejandro loves that. I mean, unbelievable. That looks.
Those blues are just like so nice.
Yeah, it's like
so nice.
You missing one Motion RC blue would be perfect. Get rid of the roundels, put the contrail on there in a circle, and
yes,
you got a sweet aircraft. And the fact that, remember, this one's EPP
Can't even tell.
or EPS foam on the Su. So I don't know. It's that. I've never painted an EPS plane, but I would assume you got to be extra careful if you're using any sort of spray paint in different types, because that foam will probably get eaten more than EPO would. EPO is pretty robust. You would have to be super close and, you know, almost stupid with the spray can to have it eat at EPO. But I don't think he's using a spray can there. He's probably he's airbrushing that or hand painting it. But either way, man, all of that looks great. So Peter, keep sharing them, man. Keep working. That looks fantastic. Now we've got Mikhail Berg with another. I love the military-like style Avantis. Always love that. And he even dropped a video of it for us, but check it out. I dig the scheme. You want to make it pop. Silver, red, roundels, probably his favorite number. Just get it all on there. It looks awesome. Simple, but beautiful. And I'm sure it shows up well. And then his video of it there. Oh, that's a good shot.
Yeah,
that's the one we were trying to get to. And then here he is. And he goes right into inverted, I believe. Whoop!
Yes!
Whoop!
Yes.
You gotta take off if you're gonna have some fun. All that custom work and then risk it right off the bat. Like, just go for it. He's not first timer there to his Avanti. But just rip roaring.
Smooth too for that one.
Rocking and rolling. That looks awesome. So all you guys in here, all you new people watching, man, jump in our Facebook customer community. Go to Hobby Squawk. We have threads in there dedicated to this live show. Share up if you're doing any sort of work to anything that's, a Motion RC product, and or a custom product. If you're doing a full custom, we love to see that too. But share it up, man. We'd love to see you. If you want to see your name in lights, we'd love to share it. Then we got Matt Miller, one of my helpers in my quest for gas flying goodness. He just took the squad out on the grass,
dude.
and it looks like he took a lawnmower and just painted a runway there. There's like a 27 on the runway, painted a little mini runway for himself. I could just imagine him being mid like mow, and he's like, I'm gonna bring all my planes out. Let's get them out here. He was probably doing it, got bored a little bit, and then just threw the planes outside. But he's got some balsa ones. That's the Nexa Bearcat, I believe. Awesome. So, and he's really gotten into the balsa stuff. So he's rocking and rolling, and he loves himself some warbirds like me. So I'd love to see it, man. Matt, nice looking little fleet you got going there. And I like the Stuka. I think you got a Stuka in the back there too. That looks awesome. All right, Martin Haggis, M-Shag. I love what you're doing here, man. He's putting thrust vectoring on his custom Avanti. Somebody had asked, had anybody done this? And then Martin Haggis is like, I'm in the middle of doing this. So check it out. He said it looks a little funny on the back. I don't think so. I think it is what it is. But I think it's going to be sweet.
That's really cool. I can't wait to see that.
I think a good customization, too, for the Avanti. I'd love to see if somebody did turn the horizontal stabilizers to full flying stab with the thrust vectoring. I bet she'd high alpha like crazy. If you just cut it, get the rod piece in there from the, from any of our full flying stab models. I'm sure there's an 80 mil, which one now that I can't think of it, but probably from the F-18 would work in that, something like that, and just stick them on there. I bet she'd be even crazier, and I don't think you sacrifice too much. So either way, I love his scheme on it. Looks great. So I'm sure we're gonna see some videos when this bad boy is ready to roll. Justin Lamb, getting low, get low, from the window to the wall. The gripping. He's always doing that.
Yeah,
just
Justin's the best.
lay the camera on the floor and just rocking the gripping across the water. I mean, just a stunning shot. That's all you need. A shot like this can make someone want to get into RC right off the bat. Because, yes, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Almost looks like he just threw it into the shot. Looks awesome.
Justin, he's always thinking about the shot, too. That's what I love about
Yes.
him. He's thinking about the cameraman and the nice-looking shot.
Yeah, framed it up, centered that mountain range in the back, got the low enough to see the reflection. I mean, everything about the composition there
Great comp.
is, Zack Snyder, Christopher Nolan-esque. I just watched Tenet the other day, by the way. Anybody seen that? I have no idea what happened in the movie. but I liked it. It's one of those, I liked it. But I have to watch it another 4 to 5 times to have any understanding of what I watched. But I like it. Then we're moving on to Jim Grebby, who... This was just a fun post because it was funny. I was just messing around. I had a lot of foam. Every time they send me, I have to dispose of this foam, and it's annoying. And he made the post saying he turned it into a carry case. So he took the foam inserts from the A10 and turned it into a wing carrying case that he can go with. So good use of good ingenuity there to make use of, you know, pretty disposable product, which everybody probably hates having around. It's just annoying to bring it out. I don't know about you, but like I can't leave a ton of foam out there for my garbage man. Like
you can't break it down easy.
Yeah, so like I have to do it in bits and pieces, or I got to drive up to the, you know, the dump to get rid of it all. It's annoying sometimes. But good work there, Jim. Thanks for the share. Jesse Tillman turning his 70mm F16 into an Ace Combat scheme. Alex played Ace Combat.
Oh yeah.
He was in it. We've seen a couple Ace Combat schemes. It's a, you know, it's a video game in the computer, PlayStation, all of it. Probably all of it.
Yeah, I played it on PlayStation first.
It's one of those. But looks great. I dig it. Red, white, and blue. You can't beat red, white, and blue. When done right, looks good. And it was time for a change. So a great, you know, a great customization there. Oh, then we had Jeffrey Orchard. So everybody was into slow-mo too. Saw these come through.
Who started slow-mo in these RC things?
Yeah,
Honestly,
everybody.
Who brought the slow-mo in?
I think the iPhone brought the slow-mo in because they just started allowing people to do it. And it's just a good shot of a good pass of the AL37. And then he does it again with his Avanti at night. And I just thought they were nice, sweet, quick clips. Always good for a share. You're going to get a like from me posting this stuff. But here's the Avanti.
I like the sky.
Yep, the sky looks good. It's hard to do slow motion too in dark, like, because I'm sure even the camera, you need more ISO to slow it down. We used to run into that problem all the time. Slow-mo needs, when you slow that frame rate down, you need a lot of light. You want that sunlight to make it look good. But that shot looked great, so no wonder why an iPhone's $2,000. You know, probably only going up too. Then we got, who's this? JD Crow. So Matt Miller shared his squad, and then JD Crow took out his squad. And I thought it was a good looking squad. Couple good pictures. Got his F86, two different size 22s, the Flightline Corsair. He's got a Tomcat and an A4. It's a nice collection of varied styled aircraft. That's going to offer you a nice array of, you know, different style flying. He's got this high alpha with his 22. He's got the beauty of the Corsair. He's got some speed ripping on the A4. You know, the classic F86. And then, who doesn't love swinging the wings on the F14? Which is something I got to do. I got to get one in here. Whoa! The RC Air Marshal, Dave Marshall. Welcome aboard, sir. Woo! Did not expect that. Love when now I'm going to have to join his channel. now you're costing me money because I'm going to have to do it. That's not fair. But thank you so much, man, for coming aboard. Newest ensign. And he was in the Navy, Dave. I believe worked on submarines. So he'll work his way up to Fleet Admiral one day. You'll do it, Dave. But thank you so much, Air Marshal. That's awesome. We got to get to the field, too, soon. You know, Dave lives very close to me. We both fly at the same field. And now that the summer's here, I'm going to be there a lot more. So, oh, Alpha joined your channel. So Alpha already paid. Sweet. Just kidding. Put it on Alpha. Then we got another squadron here. Klaus Wallen with a squadron of Spits at his field. Everybody's got their Flightline Spits out. But then in the next pick, seems like everybody who has a Flightline Spit also has an Avanti. So these must be some fun days when these guys get together.
Looks like somebody photoshopped it. Just copy and pasted it all the way down the line.
This is awesome. So, you know, I'd love to see that, man. Love to see it. You can't beat those two aircraft as far as, you know, as far as flying style. I can't believe they all got the red one, too. It was all, like, the same, like, nobody thought to just change up the color or something. You know, you're going to lose it, but I love it. It looks great. Chuck Putney, T-33, and his Corsair. Just some nice pics. I really like the Corsair. Now, I'm not sure if that's the Flightline one, but either way, I like the, you know, I like the checkerboard. I definitely dig that. It really pops. But either way, shared in our community, and sometimes I'm not sure. It's hard to see which is which, but I dig it. Either way, it looks good. Oh, and this was a great one. So, have you guys seen this one? Brant Seghetti? I saw him post it in Squawk as well, but beautiful, beautiful livery on this. F4. And you guys saw, and I want to thank you guys all for watching the F4 video. I didn't expect it to pop like that. It's almost at like 10,000 views for like a classic flight, but that thing was ripping.
They're all John.
All John. John Killen watched that video at least 6,000 times in a row. So it's going to be great. John Killen, am I going to the contest next weekend? What contest next weekend? What am I missing? Am I missing something? But let me know. But either way, that looks fantastic, that bird. So great job on you, Brant. And then Antoine Dorez just got out with it. This is a different style Mirage I saw in here. I just thought that was really cool. Different style scheme. And the Mirage always looks so funny. Most people don't fly it with those gigantic tanks on there.
I didn't even recognize it.
Those tanks are just ridiculous of how big they are. But it looks good. And then we do have a video coming up. Arthur RC, I believe Arthur RC got out with his Mirage, and he does some great high alpha in it. We'll see that on YouTube. Air Guardian, I caught you on, Alejandro caught you with a Facebook video this time. But doing some high alpha on the Griffin. Ridiculous, man. Like...
Are those birds flying through the shot?
Ridiculous. Yeah, the birds are like, I can't fly like that.
Yeah,
I'm getting out of here.
Jealous.
Look at that.
What are you doing?
Oh, Arthur, they are totally scale. Those drop tanks are scale. They just look ridiculous. I know they're scale. Like, I don't fly. I don't think I ever flew it with them. They just look, they're just unbelievably ridiculous. Like gigantic pickles on the side of the wings. But check this out. I mean, Air Guardian is just, it's like, it doesn't even make sense anymore.
It looks like it's in slow-mo, but the birds are flying in real time, so we know it's not.
That might be slow-mo. Oh, look at that!
Is any of this slow-mo?
I mean,
Alejandro?
Yeah. You see with the tree. Either way, though, it looks ridiculous. Either way, that was, unless he's got somebody on a ladder with a string, and he's just manipulating us all. It's still amazing the situations, the attitudes it gets in. Absolutely ludicrous and such a cool thing to see, man.
All right.
You want to watch his videos, but yeah, it was just to see the angle of attack. I mean, look at that.
Still, yeah.
Look at that attack angle.
Look at those canards working.
And I like the Griffin with the missiles on the side too. I dig it. Man, unbelievably stunning. We share so many of his videos. He's like part of the channel. But looks awesome. So Air Guardian, keep them coming, man. Then we had Jeremy Solt posted a bunch of pics. I just grabbed the best shot. You guys saw it. It was such a good pic for a thumbnail. But, his Sentry just looks absolutely stunning, man. He has so many customized birds. And he has a great video recently. He did on Memorial Day of him flying his turbine Thunderbird F-16 that he has. He's getting big into... he's Essential RC. Why do I always crash when I do that? I don't know, man. You got to talk to Ally. He'll get you going, in the high alpha. But yeah, check out Jeremy Solt's channel too. He's messing around with the turbines. Oh, and I forgot to say, Kyler got himself a turbine waiver. Kyler got turbine waiver. He's like 11 now. Is he 11? Is he 10? 10-year-old, he got a turbine waiver. Dad was so happy, and that means we're going to be seeing some videos of this kid. I'm deathly afraid of a turbine, and, now we're going to have a 10-year-old just cruising the skies way better than me.
I think Kyler took this picture of the AL-37 too.
Oh, Kyler probably takes a lot of the pictures.
I think Jeremy is grooming Kyler just to come take my job in about 10 years.
You should get him in. Start him young, man. Yeah. Get him a YouTube channel. He'll be famous. Unbelievable. Scott Meyer, I love this post too, though. Did you guys see this one? The Lipish. I love it. Did some landing gear on it. Painted the hubs on it. And then the overall paint scheme on the Lipish is great. I miss my customized Lipish. Wesley Miller brought it down on me. My Captain America one. It was a captured. I put invasion stripes on it. It was so pretty. But this one looks awesome. I love it. I think it looks better than the stock scheme. It could be the stock scheme. It's like the original ME262 scheme. I love it. So fantastic. Boom.
Boom.
Great post. Great post. And then Scott Elm. Just one pick popped up here, but another Avanti. I dig that with the yellow wings. Unbelievable. I think yellow wings is actually the name of the scheme he used, but putting it on Avanti made it just made it work. And then Rob Thompson. I love these shots. He had a drone chaser go up chasing his Venom, and then he posted a nice video too of the Venom in air. See them on the background there. Some good shots coming. Some good stills coming from the chase cam. So looking good. I love that shot. I love the Venom. There's a video on YouTube. Somebody was flying. I forget which one. We'll see in a sec. But it's such a good one to fly. It's so stable and so solid. And, you know, just one that you should never be afraid of. It flies like an Avanti in that. But here's some of the video. I believe I took the music out. Yeah, he had a music I wasn't sure if we'd be able to use. But if you want to check out this full video, it's on Facebook. I didn't see it come, or he didn't post it through YouTube, so I don't know if he has a YouTube channel or he's starting one up. But either way, whipping around with the Venom, and looks good. How long is this one? I forget. This one, I think I just dropped the full video. It might be too long to play the whole thing. 91 likes today.
Already, by the way.
It is 12:46 already. That's crazy. Was that the end of Facebook?
That was the end of Facebook.
That was the end of Facebook, and I'm back. So we're gonna move on to YouTube. Well, we don't have too much to finish out the day. No problem, Jeremy, anytime. Everyone should build a bunker if I ever get a turbine waiver. RC, I don't know if a turbine would work. Maybe that little, you know, Zykoy one, that small one that now we've seen, like, I think we've seen it in, like, the last two starting soons. Yoda and Mickey BRC did it on the A4, and then we just saw it. I feel like we saw it on another one, on the F-22. But somebody did it on the Gripen, right? Over Frode and Jan at their field. I think they did the Gripen too. Either way, that's awesome. So what's it called? Yeah, I think we could fly it at our field, CCRC, one of those smaller turbines. I don't think it would be a problem. Just the bigger ones. Now that you could get it that small, then yeah. But the bigger planes get tougher at our field. Vertical Addiction, we did have a winner. We did the sub-spin and win. You got to rewind the video to get back. It was in between the Kyosho Mad Van and Hobby Squawk is where it popped up today. So that's where it is. We'll get 2 questions and answers. Big Jim, there's always something coming soon. I mean, what we just unboxed today is coming soon. There's always something coming soon, of course. Now, moving on to the events calendar, because I spelt it wrong. Oh, no, I'm sorry, YouTube. Oh, man, I'm moving forward. We're going to YouTube. Oh, check this out. RC Helijet. So this has nothing to do with our products, but I just thought this was just too cool to not share. It came up in my subscriptions. I like RC Helijet's channel. He does a lot of heli stuff, and it looks awesome, but this is just absolutely fantastic. The shuttle launch from an Antonov AN-225, and just the plane itself flies so ridiculously stable. I want to know more information about the, you know, they do the drop, but, you know, he's got, I believe there's no dummy motors on this thing. And he was at some sort of event, but definitely go over to RC Helijet, blow up his channel with comments and everything, and give him likes, give him subscribes. He's got 331,000 subscribers, but he should have 1 million, let's put it that way. So if he could get 5 from us, then that helps. But there it is when it hits the tail. Woo! Oh, but then the whole thing, so he obviously has a second pilot. This reminds me of Mac Hodges when they would drop the X1 from the B-29. You know, and then he has another pilot. This thing has retracts. And I think when it lands a little hard. I think it lands a little hard, and it looks like the nose breaks off. But
he's coming in hot.
He's coming in a little hot. Like, I don't think he has power on this. He just has to glide it in. But there, yeah, the nose sort of dropped a little bit. But either way, perfect. And then when the big bad boy comes in, I mean, check out how slow and stable this looks. I mean, I'm assuming a gyro, but as he's coming in, like, his nose down too much. But then it just, like, flares.
Pulls up so nicely right there.
And then just, like, soft like butter. Like, you could land on your hand. It looked so light. Yeah. Is what, like, you know, just looks like an unbelievable flying, you know, model as is. Ridiculous wings, too. How it looks like the wings are, like, you know, going down, like everything about that. I never saw anything like that before. So that was unbelievable. I would love to have seen that in person. That looks awesome. Claudio says they also have a great video of an SR-71. I saw some other videos too of the helis. They got a girl flying helis, which I shouldn't, you know, we shouldn't be surprised. A girl can 100% fly helis, but you don't see, you know, that often. So, you know, it's great. They got a lot of stuff there. Anhedral, there it is. Anhedral's the word I'm looking for. That's awesome. But either way, crazy video. Then we got KGRC. I love this. Just a 1-minute video of loop to landings on his F-22.
Look at the sky.
There was no sound. He had no sound on it, which I was mad about. I wanted to hear it. But coming in hard. Now, Dave, Marshall, let's do this with our F-22s at CCRC. Ooh. That's how we have to land. That's how I'm going to have to land the next new release jet we get from Freewing. I'm going to land it like this. I'm just going to come in, go up, power off, and then just put it down, loop to landing. And the pull-ups, like, towards the end, you think, like, oh, my goodness. It's gonna go down, but...
The sky, look, I can't get over how good the sky looked in that first shot. It looked like Mordor was in the background there for a second. They're going to pick up the hobbits and then loop to land. I'm letting it loop again. I gotta check that out again.
Check that out. Check it out. Didn't loop again.
Hold on.
We're looping it.
I'm playing that again.
Loop to landing again. KGRC. And remember, give these guys follows. Yeah, that's the only way I get a good approach at CCRC. That's so funny. Richie Bishop. Do we have a store? Yeah, motionrc.com. Ooh. Or motionrc.eu if you're in the European Union. That's where you're going to find all our stuff. You're a member, an ensign, and you didn't know motionrc.com exists. What are we doing wrong? Yeah, man, motionrc.com. That's what it's all about. That's where you want to head over. But that looked awesome. Essential RC, I see Dom in here. I thought this was great. Why am I forgetting his name? He said Joseph. Flying this. It's a stunning looking AL-37. I like, he kept the Motion RC contrail and then did a lot of work to the fuselage. It just looks beautiful. And this guy's awesome. You could bring up his sound if it's on there. Did I leave the sound? Yeah, bring it up a little bit because when he lands, he like yells that it's his favorite. It's great. But look at this. Woo, coming in low. But, you know, Dom doesn't need any help from me.
This guy's a show pilot, isn't he? I can tell.
You know, viewer count, he's going to be at 1 million eventually. And, unbelievable. Let's see where he is. I think he's at like 600, 700,000 now, Dom. I'm not sure. But, he's up there, man. His channel's one of the most watched. And, but I love this. You know, comes in, brings it in. Nice. And you just see all smiles, you know.
Nice landing.
This guy loves.
Well done.
Loves his.
It's so good.
Loves his AL-37. Little dance. He's all excited, but that was awesome. So Joshua Ferguson, top guy. Top guy. That's a British saying. I love that. Top guy.
You're a top guy.
I gotta say that. I can't. Doesn't sound as good from my voice as it does with the British accent. Arthur RC. Let's go to Arthur RC. Love this too. Flying the heck out of his Mirage, his French Mirage, in a French accent,
Les Mirage.
in France.
Bonjour.
Les Mirage.
Bonjour.
Les Mirage. It's not a Mirage. It's a Mirage, I believe. That's what I was yelled at for by a Belgian, Tom de Vert, who also speaks French, I believe. But Arthur, beautiful flying, man. You're killing it. Imagine a big foam AN-225, that other plane. Well, that would be insane. Probably you'd have to go 350 millimeter EDFs probably to get it in a box of a proper size. But Arthur RC, yeah, he gets rocking with the high alpha, and he's only going to get better. I'd love to see this model. I wonder what the Mirage would do with thrust vectoring too, you know? If you take the SU, I wonder if you take the Gripen unit and attach it to that, would probably be crazy. It would probably look a little awkward because you'd extend the nozzle on the back. I don't think you can make it still look scale, but either way, it's got the power to pull up and get out. So, absolutely fantastic. Arthur, and then nice float. Woo! Almost lost it there, but pulls it through and then throws in some slow-mo for good measure. Badoof. It worked. And then lastly, Deuce is Wild with his Venom. I told you I had a Venom video, but Deuce is good main. I believe it was a maiden, and he kills. It's a good flying plane. You can just see it from here. I pushed in on the footage a little bit. I believe he's rocking hat cam, but he's at some open location where I love that he could fly in a complete circle around himself, unobstructed, which just makes it cool. But you can see it's a beautiful flyer. Everybody should don't pass on the Venom. It is sneaky good as far as and the sound is still one of the best sounds. Still one of the best sounding EDFs, regardless of how many blades you put in it or whatever. Just the way the air flows around that, out of that nozzle, just makes for such a roar that you can't beat it. It sounds good, and again, it's one of the few jets where you could just cut power and land. You don't really need to. You don't have to have a controlled descent or anything. It'll just float for days. You put the flaps on, and it'll just touch the ground. It's beautiful. Nice. Yeah, it's on rails, man. KO said it right. You're running satellite receivers, Wes said. All right, we're moving on to the events calendar. I spelled it wrong in both places, so oh man, what are you gonna do? All right, but I just want to let you guys know, I'd love to do a segment on here maybe every other week to call out some of the upcoming events. So you guys, if you go to Hobby Squawk, there's an events calendar where you could submit for free. Get your events up there. It seemed obviously we had released this, people were doing it a bunch, but then COVID happened. I think people forgot. But you can, submit your event, put all the information there, pictures of past events to let people know. But if you have events coming up that you know about, even if you're not hosting it, get them up here so other people can know. And I'd love to do a monthly segment that's sort of like, hey, these are the events coming up in your area. And I'd love to call out events because we can't go, obviously we haven't been to an event in a while. We're going to get back out there. But even when we open up, it's not like we could go to a million events. We're just two guys here. We got a lot of work to do, but we'll try to we want to at least go to one a quarter. When it starts up, but we want to know, we want everybody else to know, because events are part of this hobby that just, helps bring new people in. I mean, even if you don't fly, if you're near an event, go check it out, man. And, go check out an event and meet people and see what's going on. It's a great community to be a part of, regardless of where you do it in the world. RC itself is just, again, an awesome hobby. Great way to make friends. You can make some lifer friends. And then also with the you don't just have to do this on Hobby Squawk 2. It shares up to, we also have it off of our motionrc.com as well. So I believe on this video, this is me screen recording me earlier today going through it.
Sound on it too.
So I'm putting Motion RC.
In the background.
Oh yeah, get the sound. That was probably just me. But you could find it too if you go to the top right corner of motionrc.com or EU to the RC events calendar, and it's the same thing. So when you post it, whether you post it on Hobby Squawk or you post it on motionrc.com, you'll see it in both places. So you only have to do this once, and it's the same exact form. So just go to submit event, and there you go. It leads to the same thing. So get on there, share your events. I got an email about the Northern Rockies EDF Jet Jam. Now I'm forgetting his name. He just sent me a private message on Squawk, and I'm so sorry, man. Why am I forgetting? He's in the chat sometimes too. I can't. It lost me. If you're there, let me know. But that's the nearest event coming up that's on that. But fill that up, man. Tank events, car events, boat events, plane events, heli events, whatever's coming up, man. Whether you're the actual host of it, your club, or just one you heard about, get them up there. More events that people can see are better. Post them up. You do all that work anyway. It's just free advertising. Another place to share it. So wanted to get that out there. Questions and answers time. We are already at 1 o'clock, so we'll hang out for another 10 minutes or so with you guys. So what do we got? Glenn Davis, thank you. Doing it now. Oh, Glenn Davis might be joining the show next week. to talk about, to have a little 15, 20-minute segment to talk about some of his helis. We've been in conversation since he was a winner of something, then that's awesome. Yes, Rosewood RC Jet Gem. I'm surprised Bob didn't put that in there. We contributed. There'll be some prizes there, so that's happening next week. So if you are there, share some pictures up in the Motion RC customer community, because we'll 100% be there next year to Rosewood. So that's awesome.
How was your birthday, James?
How was my birthday? I'm 39 years young, so it was awesome. I got family here for the last 2 weeks. I've had the in-laws here. My parents are here. My brother and his wife and my niece came out from California. They've been here all week. So it was awesome. I mean, I didn't have to do anything on Monday. I just relaxed, and it was great. So last year to celebrate my 30s, and I'm gonna enjoy the next year. But it was great. Thank you for that. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Jesse Tillman, the F-14 is not discontinued, it's just out of stock. Definitely not discontinued.
Check out that video
Too popular.
James posted in the Motion RC fan group about the supply chain.
Oh,
Anybody
yeah.
who's wondering where stock is, what's going on, watch
Yeah,
that
man.
video.
Yeah, somebody asked about, stock and, the prices and stuff. Go to the customer community, and I shared a video that we just watched that really shows you what's happened in the world, worldwide, with, with product right now and how crazy it is. It was like COVID just was the straw that broke the camel back. It's not the reason. It's a lot of buildup, and that was just what sent it over the edge. But, those are the best questions. Will you be live streaming Dave Air Marshal? Is that a question for me or for Dave Air Marshal? That's for Dave? All right. Oh, Devon, thank you so much, man. Happy belated birthday. Thank you. Don't worry about it. Happy B-Day, Benoit. Thank you. Have chip shortage issues impacted any of your suppliers yet? I'm sure it has. Chips are in that video. That's like, semiconductors that's a real thing. It's probably the reason why nobody get a PS5 at all anywhere. So it affects everything. That is crazy. But I'm not hint of a new plane. Big Jim, how do you know we didn't already drop a hint? How do you know we're not always dropping hints?
There could be something hidden in the background.
There could be stuff hidden everywhere. We drop Easter eggs. Alpha drops Easter eggs in his comments all the time. Something's going to go on. There's a couple t-shirts with helis on it. Kev the Mech. If you check out the Teespring store, which will be on the bottom, go to the store. We have 2 of them, but we're going to get more. We'll get some cooler ones too. Glenn Davis, good drone for chase filming. If you want something that's flawless, look to the DJI one. But if you get good with, any drone will pretty much do it. If you get good with being able to fly, why am I can't think of the word? Acrobatic, aerobatic. What is it? Without a gyro, what do you fly? You just fly acro mode. That's it in a drone. That's always going to be the best. That's what Alex does. But now we got the DJI, and it's like taking Michael Jordan and giving him a basketball that automatically goes in the hoop. It's like, okay, this is really easy. Any chance you could feature smaller channels in the future to help them grow? Maybe less than 1,000 subs, etc. Vertical Addiction. I find videos all the time on YouTube from people who have 19 subscribers, 20. One person we tried to help push up over 100. I'll share anything if it's content that we obviously Motion RC's stuff. If you're working with Motion RC stuff, we'll 100% share it. It doesn't matter how many subscribers. Sometimes I feel bad sharing something from like Essential RC. He's got 600 something thousand. He doesn't need our help, but it was just so cool. It all comes out just really cool and it looks great. A good 4S first EDF, the F-22, the 64mm F-22. It could fly 3S or 4S, or we have the high performance, the 4S version. That thing just floats, has landing gear.
What is the Neptune gonna run on?
The Neptune is 3S.
3S.
This is a great EDF as well, and then the Neptune Prop one, but she's a 3S beast. That's awesome. GB Linden, we're equal opportunity sharers, of course. For sure.
We just love hype. We love getting hyped, and we love seeing you guys get hyped. So that's pretty much it.
We get so excited now to do the show every Friday and like see what happened. Like I love Thursdays is when I go through the entire week of whatever I can find through YouTube, Facebook. Sometimes it's what people share, and so it's others. Brandon Phelps is here. Brandon Phelps, the winner from earlier today, got himself a buggy, and he's in the live chat. Nice. I saw that you were in here live last week. I happened to see that, and awesome. Fantastic, man. Congrats to you. So if the email's there, I will get on it as soon as the show ends, and it'll probably ship out next week, probably Monday. But either way, you know, the warehouse is closed Friday, Saturday and Sunday, so it's a matter of, I don't know if they'll be able to get it out today, but either way, you'll get a standard email as if you ordered something, you know, from us, so you'll be able to track it and all that good stuff. But awesome, man. It's good that somebody actually in the live chat won.
Wish you would have been here live for it.
Wish you were here live. It would have been awesome. We would have made you wait. We would have just held on before we spun the wheel.
Would have asked you what you really wanted from the wheel.
That was awesome. But you got to spin again, so there was an extra chance. You were close. Was that spinning in close to the gripping, right?
I don't remember.
I think it was right next to the gripping.
replay.
He was close. What's the buggy? It's a great little buggy, man. XK buggy, high speed buggy. It's sweet. Ready to run, man. You just take it out of the box and go. Just need a couple AA batteries. The one I drove it. There's videos of it. On our channel.
The holy hand grenade in the background.
Holy hand grenade. That came from Jason Rigney, man. We saw it on one of his pictures on this live show, and then he mailed it to me. The holy hand grenade. You gotta have it up there. And then another guy, David Snyder, sent me Michael Keaton Batman for my L39. So this is the first time I ever received anything.
We got sent a Roomba a while back with our old job, and that was funny.
Yeah, we did get that. Was weird.
They help keep the studio clean. Somebody sent us a Roomba.
Somebody sent us a Roomba. That was weird. That was weird. Thank you, Doug, for the birthday belateds. KO, no, that's the A Cross. That's not the XK one.
Which one is it? Is it the one down to your left? Look down.
No, that's
it's not that one?
smaller one. It's the blue-green one. I think it's the bigger. I think it's the bigger version of this one. But I don't know where
Where is it?
I put it somewhere, and now I don't know where I put it. I gotta get it on the set. Oh, it's this one hanging up. I think it's this one. And this is the red and silver, but we have the blue-green one, I think. I believe it's this guy right here. That's the one you won. It's a sweet buggy. I forgot where I put it up there. It's been up there. Sometimes I don't look behind me all the time. But either way, man. So fantastic that you're in here. Fantastic that you won. And guys, stay tuned. Again, comment, like, subscribes. All that stuff helps. So that's awesome. Vertical Addiction. This is coming soon. This is Kyosho. We just unboxed it here, and I think I picked up the clip. I found the extra clip. It was on the floor. Oh. But this is, we talked about it earlier, so you can rewind. We unboxed it there, but it comes out of the box as you see it. And yes, it is sexy. I just need batteries, so it'll be awesome. Air Guardian, will you first announce that you will announce a new jet? Yes. We will.
We will build a hype machine.
We will build a hype around it, but usually the way we'll do that, we used to do a week in advance. We'll probably just do it 24 hours in advance. So, when the live, if we're going to do a new product like, what you guys want, probably 12 p.m. Thursday, when we make the stream live, that's when you will, we'll have something new. So then you guys remember those videos, those live chats, even when we're starting out 5, 6, 1,000 people come in, and then half of them drop off when it's not something they want. And, and then people come in and out. So it's crazy.
Who knows what crazy stuff we might do with the sub spin and win the week of a new release?
Yeah, the week of a new release. Yeah, now that we have a sub spin and win to be tied to it. Ooh, the possibilities are endless. Can you scroll up before Air Guardian? Somebody had a question. Doug Hall, has anyone else added landing gear to their 64mm MiG-15? That's a question for Squawk. I never did. I don't think you need to. Those are a little too small for gear, I think, to really matter. And without do they have a rudder? I'm forgetting. Yeah, they do have a rudder, I believe. Might just be too much weight, too. If you want a nose wheel that steers and stuff, that might be tough with those little 3S ones. But that's it. Victor Petrinzik, Robert, thank you for joining, man. As always, how's the gasser going? You guys get the Nexa up yet? Cubby, good luck on your 64mm F-18. Man, she floats too. It's another one you could really cut the power and just float it in for landing. You know, but obviously do your best to practice controlled descent, throttle controlled descent. But you know, you can get away with more with a plane like that. Just obviously have your CG right. Mad Flight t-shirts like this are on our Teespring store, which is not on our main website. You should see products in the bottom of our YouTube page on Teespring. We have a whole store where we just keep adding products. It's just so much easier for us to design it, throw it up there, and let them control all that stuff. So it's just easier than us trying to order these bulk shirts. We're not a shirt company, you know. We're an RC company. We're focused on the RC stuff. So it's much easier to have a company like Teespring handle all this. So like if you have a problem with your shirt, you contact Teespring. They'll take care of it, things like that. But we could add so much more stuff at a good clip. We got like 100 products on there now. I started with 10, and it's only been up about 2 months, and we just keep knocking out shirts and designs and just tossing them up there. So it's awesome. Fire merch, thank you, Devon. Fire, we got to get a fire graphic. But if I missed any questions, I hope I didn't. Let's go to the we're in the enclosing portion.
We're in now.
Now we're in the enclosing portion. So Brandon Phelps, thank you so much for being here and being a subscriber, new subscriber. I hope you enjoy your buggy. Please, when you do get your buggy, take some pictures of it, post where you got it from, whether you do it in our Facebook customer community, make a YouTube video of it. We'll share it up here. It would be awesome. So that would be great. Either way, that would be great. B2 pointing my head. The Neptune looks like a B2, actually. That's the Neptune 2. That's the prop version of the EDF Neptune Skynet. That's really funny. But yeah, gotta, fill the frame. There's always stuff all around, but it's awesome. But guys, thank you so much for joining this week. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Again, hope you had a great weekend last weekend. I hope you guys all have awesome maidens if you're majoring something this weekend. If you're flying, driving, boating, whatever you're doing, make it great. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out the door. That helps. It actually helps you just as much as it helps us now. And as always, somebody gonna drop a join as I'm on my way out of here.
Don't wait for us to fade out.
We'll come back for it. I'd rather you join during the live show than join off the live show. It's just more fun that way. But either way, guys, have a fantastic weekend. Go pick up some merch. Stay tuned for new Kyosho coming. Go check out the Skynetic planes. We got a ton of stuff, and we'll be excited to get back next week. We want to get to the field. Hellcat's ready for remaiden. I got the F-16s ready to go. I got a bunch of these. I'm gonna try to hover one of these bad boys. We're trying to bring this out. We got a lot to do. It's crazy, and it only gets crazier and crazier. But we'll see what we have next week. Thank you, 111 likes, and we're out of here, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye.